When the world learned of Robert Redford's passing, it marked the end of an era in Hollywood. Redford was more than just a movie star. He was a filmmaker, an activist, and a visionary who helped shape American cinema for over half a century. His work in classics like Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid, The Sting, and All the President's Men ensured that his name would forever be etched in the history of film. But while fans and colleagues mourned the loss of this legendary figure, it was Meryl Streep's powerful tribute at his funeral that left the entire world stunned. Her words cut straight to the heart, reminding everyone not only of Redford's accomplishments, but also of the deep, human connection they shared. Robert Redford had always carried himself with a quiet strength. He wasn't a man of flash or arrogance. Instead, he was known for his integrity, his intelligence, and his deep respect for the art of storytelling. His work went beyond the screen. He created the Sundance Film Festival, providing a platform for independent filmmakers who might otherwise never have had a voice. This side of him often remained overshadowed by his charm and good looks. But those who knew him best, like Meryl Streep, understood that Redford's true legacy was his ability to nurture creativity and inspire others. When Meryl Streep stepped up to honor him, her tribute was more than a eulogy. It was a love letter to an entire generation of artists who had been touched by Redford's presence. Speaking with her trademark grace, she recalled their shared moments on and off screen, painting a portrait of a man who had lived with both passion and purpose. Her voice trembled with emotion as she described how Redford's quiet determination influenced not just her own career, but also the direction of Hollywood itself. She reminded the audience that behind the glamorous movie star was a man who never forgot his roots, a man who cared deeply for people and the planet. The crowd, filled with friends, family, and Hollywood icons, was visibly moved by her words. Many had expected a heartfelt goodbye, but few anticipated the depth of truth that Meryl revealed. She spoke of Redford as a mentor, a collaborator, and above all, a friend who treated everyone with respect. The raw emotion in her tribute brought tears to the eyes of those in attendance. And for millions watching the coverage later, it was a reminder of how rare and irreplaceable Robert Redford truly was. What made Meryl's tribute so powerful was her ability to balance personal memories with universal truths. She didn't just talk about the actor or the director. She spoke about the man. She recounted the warmth he carried into every room, the way he listened more than he spoke, and his quiet determination to always uplift those around him. These intimate details gave the world a glimpse into a side of Redford that only his closest companions had seen, making her words resonate even more deeply. For Meryl Streep, the moment was also personal. Having worked with Redford and admired his contributions for decades, she carried her own sense of loss. But instead of letting grief dominate, she chose to celebrate his life, a life that had inspired millions across the globe. Her tribute transformed the funeral into more than a farewell. It became a celebration of legacy, creativity, and friendship. By the end of her speech, silence hung in the air, followed by a wave of emotion that swept through the crowd. The world was left stunned, not just by Redford's passing, but by the reminder that even legends are human. Through her words, Meryl Streep captured the essence of Robert Redford, a man who gave his all to cinema, to people, and to life itself. It was a moment that will never be forgotten, and one that ensured his spirit would continue to inspire for generations to come.